What is the teacher's role in supporting learning, improving planning and practice, upholding professional expectations, and collaboratively advancing the profession? Educators should demonstrate professional friendliness, warmth, and genuine caring in their relationship with others while providing intellectual and emotional and spiritual support. Teachers understand the effect of community involvement and servant leadership as it applies to others, welfare of others in the educational setting. These are two dispositions that I agree with that answer this question. Second question is, what disposition do you currently possess that will make you a successful teacher? What disposition do you need to work on before you enter the classroom as a first-year teacher? The disposition that answers this question is as follows. Educators should exercise sound judgment and ethical behavior. I'm not a first-year teacher, but I will always strongly agree that this disposition is always useful. Educators should believe that all students can learn and should set and support realistic expectations for student success. What effect could personal biases have on teaching and learning? According to the expectations of the profession, how should biases be taken into perspective? The first disposition that answers this question is as follows. Educators should be sensitive to individual learning and social needs of students and embrace the cultural diversity of the community. In my experience, the reality of the situation was that there was not much cultural diversity throughout South Central Los Angeles and East Los Angeles within the charter school system. Each school had its own culture, rather. Certain schools had staff with certain expectations, and they weren't good. Certain schools had a bad culture altogether. In these cases, being sensitive to individual learning and social needs of the students was very important. And that's why the disposition, educators should be sensitive to individual learning and social needs of the students and embrace the cultural diversity of the community is so important, because a lot of the teachers were very dismissive in these schools that were before mentioned. Reflecting on your own professional dispositions related to education, explain how you will uphold and adhere to academic and professional integrity as a teacher candidate and as a future teacher. The first answer to that is a disposition that states educators should exercise sound judgment and ethical behavior. The second one is that educators should model integrity by their words and actions, and educators should promote and support curiosity and encourage active inquiry. I believe the first two dispositions are imperative to success, and they're imperative in order to incorporate the third one, which is to support curiosity and encourage active inquiry. And all of these dispositions I strongly agree with.